And he just didn't quite get all of that. But it'll bring up Kershaw. Clayton batting at 313 on the, or 311 on the season, but 3 home runs. And simply outstanding on the mound this year. Rather generous strike zone there, outside, but strike one. Bases loaded, 2 away here in the bottom of the first. And a nice stop there by J.T. Files, Pirate catcher. Got Rob Traeger, who walked at third base. Koski in there running for Woodruff, who had a rip single. That pitch outside, 2-1 now, the count on Kershaw. And then Mason Parham over at first base, he also walked. Boy, that's a bad call right there. That's outside. Sitting right behind it, and you can see it. Might be a little makeup job there. 2-2 the count. Chopper up the middle. This is going to be trouble. Long throw. They will not get Kershaw at first base, and the Scots are going to score 2 runs on the play. Well, that's a poor choice to try to get him there at first. You'll allow that second run in, and Highland Park playing some championship-style baseball. That's how you do it right there, folks. Here's Cole Franklin in their DH in tonight. Tipped into the glove. Parham had to stop at second base, so Parham at second, Kershaw at first. 2 down, but 2 runs in for Highland Park. And an extremely long bottom of the first inning for Sam Elam. Joey Hainsfurther on the on-deck circle for Highland Park. That's low. 1-1 to Franklin. Franklin at 322 on the season. And that's what has really helped this Scott team. Everybody has hit. Franklin's in a hole now, 1-2. And a strike on the inside part of the plate. That'll do it for the Scots in the bottom of the first. But Highland Park draws first blood. They lead Mesquite Poteet 2-0. You're watching Scott Baseball on Channel 16.
In 4 years of business, Reunion Title has risen to the 3rd largest independently owned title company in the state of Texas. And it's here in your hometown. With 37 locations in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and our premier office in the Park Cities.
Offering only the best service,
the most professional experience,
accurately, efficiently,
the easiest way possible.
Hi, I'm Chris Sharp, and for the last 3 years I have owned and operated the Reunion Title Office in Preston Center on Sherry Lane. At Reunion Title, we take care of the legal and financial details of your home purchase so you can take care of the more important things, like whether you can build a batting cage in your new backyard.
Welcome back to Scotland Yard, everybody. We are set to go with the top of the second inning here. After a rather lengthy 45-minute first inning. 2-0, Highland Park. It'll be Ricky Testa to lead it off. Testa in there as the designated hitter. He was the losing pitcher the first time these two met. Takes ball one low. Pitch also low, 2-0. Well, Turpin now at 3-0 in the hole. See if he can come back from that. He's done it once. Three and one, right in there. Make Testa take a cut. Brian Scott, the left fielder, on deck for the Pirates. Good pitch, and the count now full. Scots with 2 runs on 2 hits in the bottom of the first inning. The big one, a 2 RBI single by Clayton Kershaw. And Testa testing the reflexes of his teammates over there, and I don't know if it got anybody or not. Ryan Rosser was up, moving pretty quickly. And that moved a few more folks back into the dugout. 3-2 to Testa. Ground ball at Parham. He's got it. Fires across. It's low. Kershaw digs it out. What a play at first base. Oh, man, that is awesome right there, folks.
That was awesome.
And Scott looks at strike one. Big gap for Scott out in left center. Turpin gets ahead quickly, 0-2. Oh, just misses. Does that breaking pitch, and it is 1-2 now. One away here in the top of the second. This is going to be trouble. No way. That is a C&I infield single right there. Scott just trying to fight that pitch off. Put it in the perfect spot. Well, here's Teddy Nowell, first baseman. He'll step in his first trip. Pitch inside, ball one. Belt high fastball in there for a strike. One and one to Nowell. One and two. Nice off-speed stuff there from Turpin. Oh, Clayton Kershaw, Mr. Hands over there. Another great play. That ball in the dirt. One and two, the count on Nowell. Ground ball, Kershaw is there. There's one trying to make the double play, not in time. Nicely done, though, by Kershaw. Get that lead runner, and there are two away. That'll bring up JT Files, Pirate catcher. Two away here, top of the second. Fastball, beauty, strike one. Steve Reich, breaking pitch, Turpin. So an 0-2 count now on Files. See you later. And that'll do it for the Pirates in the second inning. After 1.5 here at Scotland Yard, we're scoreless. Or the Pirates are anyway. Highland Park leading it 2-0. Don't go away.
Consider the door, the entrance to more than a house. The home inside represents the lifestyle, community, and universe of an individual. Briggs Freeman Real Estate Brokerage has been opening doors in the Park Cities, Preston Hollow, and Bluffview since 1960. Let Robbie Briggs, Charles Freeman, and their elite team of agents open the door to a whole new world just for you. Briggs Freeman Real Estate Brokerage.
Welcome back, everybody. Art Finley, the rest of the Image Maker crew here with you at Scotland Yard, and it'll be Joey Hainsfurther to lead it off for the Scots here in the bottom of the second inning. Hainsfurther, what a dynamic freshman season he's had. 265 on the year at the varsity level, and he looks at strike one from Elam. It'll be Hainsfurther, Josh Meredith, and JT Rose due up for the Scots here in the bottom of the second. 2-0, Highland Park. Pitch outside, 1-1 the count. Elam misses outside, 2-1. Hainsford was big in the first meeting between these two at Copeland Field in Mesquite. Switch hitter swings and misses, 2-2 the count. Full count again. Elam throwing a lot of pitches so far. And Elam thinking he had strike 3. Sorry, pal, that's outside. So a leadoff walk for the Scots in the second. And if you're going to beat a Highland Park team, you can't make a living off walking leadoff men.
Well, got another nice mess you've got in the end.
And you got to like this. You got Josh Meredith in there as your number 9 hitter, and Meredith only batting .360 on the season. Josh 18 of 50. Haynes further was leaning the wrong way, but able to barely get back. No doubt from here. Good eye by Meredith. Ball 1. Fastball is high again. That's where Elam seems to miss upstairs. Haynes further all over that move. Back in plenty of time. Testa has gone down to the bullpen, beginning to warm up for Mesquite Poteet. Meredith gets a piece of the fastball, fouled out of play, 1-1. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second. Joey Haynes further let it off with a walk. He's at first. Scott's got a pair in the first inning. Senior night at Scotland Yard. Hard to believe. This baseball season has flown by. That pitch is high, 2-1. Whew. Chin music just misses inside. Just misses hitting Meredith, I should say, inside. 3-1 now the count. And this Elam's not a guy you're going to feel too comfortable against getting in that batter's box. He's wild and delivers the ball from all kinds of different angles. And delivers it with some heat, no doubt about it. 3-1. And that is ball 4. Back-to-back walks. And that's going to do it for Sam Elam. Throws the ball away from Coach Nowell. And I can understand moves like that after watching Coach Nowell in action. That seems like something he'd expect. Well, there's a pitching change here at Scotland Yard. Highland Park leads it 2-0.
Pockets Menswear at Highland Park Village is proud to support Highland Park Scots varsity baseball.
And the new pitcher for the Pirates is Brian Watson, number 18. He saw a bit of action the first time these two met. So Haynes Further and Meredith draw back-to-back walks, and that's enough to chase Elam here in the second inning. And now getting to look down at the dugout and see Coach Nowell getting in Elam's face. I guess he's got the license on losing his poise. JT Rose in there for Highland Park. Rose struck out in the first. And he looks at a strike right there, 0-1. Perfect bunt down the line. Look at this, baby. Look at it go. And they're going to call it a foul ball. And Coach Robertson's down there and on him. I don't know about that. It looked like that ball's still on the line when he picks it up. Excellent bunt attempt there by Rose, but now he finds himself in an 0-2 hole. 2-0 Highland Park. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second. That's way inside. 1-2. Good stop there by Files. Kept the runners in place. That's in the dirt. Files keeps it in front, though. And heads up, running by the Scots. 2-2 now the count on JT. Rob Traeger waiting on the on-deck circle. Two-two pitch on the way to Rose. Fouled off. And again, a good job by Rose. Gets a piece of it. Hangs in there. 2-2 the count. Foul tip is caught by Files. Excellent play there by the Pirate catcher. Two good plays there by Files during that at bat by Rose. And now here's Rob Traeger with runners at first and second and one down. Traeger drew a walk his first trip. And he's seen enough of Watson peering in, so he steps out. Traeger came into tonight at .313 on the season. And he waits on the breaking ball and drills it, but right at the center fielder. And the runners are going to have to stay right where they are. Well hit baseball, but unfortunately, he hit it right out there at Nick Allen. Hunt Woodruff makes his second appearance. Hunt ripped a single down the third baseline, his first time up. And he looks at a strike from Watson. Haynes further at second, Meredith at first, 2 away. Brian Watson on in relief of Sam Elam. Elam walked the first 2 batters, and Coach Ted Nowell had seen enough, pulled him. Boy, and this game is taking on a major league pace right now. Appropriate Jeopardy music right there. But these guys watch a lot of baseball too. They know how it's done. You step out of the batter's box several times. And besides, it's senior night. We want to get our money's worth. Woodruff trying to improve on that .419 batting average. Got his pitch just a little behind it. One and two to Woodruff. Woodruff, an excellent 2-strike hitter as he displayed last time up. Nice breaking pitch, and that'll do it for Highland Park. Scots get a pair of leadoff walks, but they leave them stranded. And after 2 complete here at Scotland Yard, it's Highland Park 2, Mesquite Poteet 0. You're watching Scott Baseball on Channel 16.
At Park Cities Bank, when we say we are your hometown bank, we really are. We're part of the community. We live in your neighborhoods, and we're the friends you see every day. We're proud sponsors of Highland Park Athletics, where they share our commitment to be the best. Park Cities Bank, not just in the Park Cities, but part of the Park Cities.
Welcome back, everybody. Jason Holmes will lead it off for Mesquite Poteet here. The top of the third inning. Scots out in front, 2-0. Or a 2 RBI single by Clayton Kershaw back in the first inning. Holmes, Allen, and then the top of the order with Rosser due up here in the third.